Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back once again to the channel. This time we have a very special video for you guys. This is our first ever F123 video on the channel, and I've got to say I am super excited to start on the new game and yeah, get some content out for you guys on a fresh new feeling of game. I've got to say, it's so nice to have this opportunity given to us by the devs to test out the game early, bring some content out to you guys. So today we are going to be tackling the 110% AI in our brand new FW45 Williams racing car round the Bahrain circuit, going from last to as far as we can up the field, just getting all the settings right here. Not much has changed in that respect to the last game. Obviously they added in 35% race distance, but not something we'll be doing just yet, maybe in the near future. But without further ado, we are on to the back of the grid with 5 red lights and lights out, and away we go. And something I've really liked the implementation of is the different torque demands of these cars now, so you can get nice and aggressive off the start. And oh my word, we absolutely send it down the inside of the AI up into P12 briefly before we get a little bit of a touch from Magnussen there. We were 3 wide with Perez as well, so we back off into P13. But what a start that was. And yeah, as I was saying guys, super satisfying the starts on this game. You can be more aggressive on the throttle rather than having like 10-15% throttle. You can be up probably 70% off the start, which is nice. But whilst I was saying that, we dispatch of the Minister of Defence himself, Sergio Perez, around the outside of turn 4, and now we're trying to negotiate the back of Esteban Ocon, just yesterday finishing on the podium in Monaco, so congratulations to him. But we aren't hanging about for anything like that. SD Bestie is well and truly in our mirrors, and we are up into P11 by midway through this first lap, hunting down the back of Carlos Sainz in his Scuderia Ferrari here. But yeah guys, it is such a nice feeling, and I don't even know if you can tell by my voice, but yeah, the enthusiasm is high right now. Really enjoying the new game, and just little things like this, getting a little taste for it is super satisfying. But now back to the action, closing onto the back of Carlos Sainz, making a little bit of a mistake through the last corner, clobbering the curbs, but we're gonna use a little bit of our overtake button, used about 30% on that opening out, being super aggressive with the battery. But now we're going to look to the inside of Carlos Sainz now, down into the first corner. We make that move stick, but we go super late on the brakes here, nearly clattering into the back of Pierre Gasly. And we just had to sort of straighten the wheel up there, not to, try and avoid the lockup and, taking out the back of that Alpine car. So we just about managed that, and we are up into the points at the start of lap 2. Trying to close down on as many cars as possible, really. I'm not sure how high we can get up into this field. Obviously I think the win would be slightly optimistic, but we'll try our best here. But now skipping on later into the lap, we have closed that gap down to Gasly, forcing him to go a tiny little bit defensive, compromising his line, but that actually compromises our exit speed of how slowly goes through the middle of the corner there. Lewis Hamilton sets the fastest lap of the race, and we are now making our way past Pierre Gasly into the first corner, once again getting the job done onto the brakes, and we are up into P9. And now we have Lance Stroll next on our list, getting the DRS open here and trying to close that gap down as quickly as possible. Now we're about midway through the race. We are going to start running out of opportunities to try and get past these guys. Just naturally as the field starts to spread out a little bit. Obviously it's very easy to get moves done in the first lap or two as the field is very bunched, but now as the field starts to spread, we're going to start slowing down in terms of progress. But let's see if we can start knocking on the door of the top 5 as we rotate through turn 10, but no move doing there. Skipping on to the end of that lap now, Lance Stroll can sense we are picking up that potent slipstream and trying to set him up onto this main straight. He goes very defensive, slows us right down, but it's going to be a little bit too late for him to defend his position on us. We set the fastest lap of the race, and we are up into P8 now, and we have a 1.7 gap to the back of Valtteri Bottas now to try and get hold of P7. I'm not really sure what he's doing up here, given the Alfa Romeo's real life performance this year, but yeah, it's good to see him here nonetheless, I suppose. But as we go through turn 4 now, we're just trying to sneak into that DRS detection zone. You can see the gap is about 9.5 tenths. So as we approach the entry of turn 10, we just need to try and make sure that we are within that gap. So trying to get a good exit now off turn 8, and we are well and truly within that gap now. So skipping on a couple of corners later, exit of turn 11, we are well and truly within that half a second range, and trying to pick up that slipstream. A bit more potent this year, it feels, on F123, which is good to see. Hopefully it can help the overall racing aspect of this game. But now we are just 2 tenths behind the back of Valtteri Bottas, and surely, even with the DRS from Fernando Alonso in front, he's going to be a sitting duck from us, because we are tucked up right under his rear wing here. We set the fastest lap of the race once again, heading on to the final lap of the race here. Which way are we going to go on Valtteri Bottas, left or right? We choose the left, send it round the outside of him here, making sure to avoid the back of Fernando Alonso, braking super late to try and get that move done, and we do so. Up into P7, DRS open once again, and we have just 12% battery. So if we're going to get a move done, it needs to be soon, because typically over the years the AI like to save their battery to deploy a lot on the final lap. So it's going to have to be a little bit of a send into one of these hairpins. We are thinking about it down into turn 8. Are we going to make the move? Yes, we are. And that was an audacious move, and you can see by our face there, that was a little bit, yeah, a little bit risky, but thankfully Fernando leaves us the room, and that was well and truly a dive bomb and a half. But we take what we can get here, up into P6 with the fastest lap of the race. We're going to be bringing home a nice haul of points back home for the Williams team, and if the one of the top 5 fancies making a little bit of a mistake or having a bit of a battle into the last couple of corners, we could be looking at a top 5 finish from P20 on the grid. But as we said earlier, the AI do like to save up their battery and really deploy it towards the end of the race, and now we are absolutely on our mirrors here, trying to defend from Fernando Alonso, breaking the slipstream, heading into the last couple of corners, and we just about manage it, and we're going to head up to the line here, use the rest of our battery for a P6 finish here in Bahrain. And yeah guys, that was super satisfying race, good bit of fun there. Obviously just a 5-lapper against the AI, but yeah, we pick up driver of the day there as well. Luckily coming from the back of the grid, I would hope we picked that up. But yeah, no, super enjoyable race, that one. I love doing these ones at the start of the game, just to sort of suss out what the game was feeling like, suss out what the AI are doing. Obviously this is not the final version, and things will be changed before the official release on the 13th, I believe, for early release, and 16th for the standard release as well, of June. So yeah, but super enjoyable race, and just having a look here at the new podium celebrations. I believe they're new, at least. I'm not really sure what the F122 ones look like. It's been a little while. But yeah, super excited for the rest of the game now, guys. Yeah, just starting to get a handle on the new handling, the new traction model. It's far more satisfying, and you feel far more connected to the car now. And I look forward to making more videos, going a little bit more in depth on the game in the near future. And yeah guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Plenty more to come on F123. I'm going to try my very best to be a bit better on the uploads this year. But yeah, if you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment what you want to see from me on this game, and I'll try and make some of that happen. But yeah, for now, take care and peace out.